march through the orchestra pit. The rip CDR skip. You hope the CDS don't stick. Bent over dope sick. Too scared to write the book. Took it, put it in the hook of a song. No one listened to it, looks like I wasn't wrong. Hit it where they wouldn't look, looking like Saddam. Looking at Taiwan like, look, they shook. Let's get it on. Shots whizzed, his depression was all gone. Emotional lifting, please use the proper form. Bended the knee, rolled up half a Guam. Lost no sleep over the fate of your white farm. What goes come back around, so when it came for me I wasn't alarmed. Get fished out the hole like Saddam. Tough guys won't go alive, get found unarmed. An object in motion stays in motion, I wait till the sea calm. Slaves like ham and bronze, ships was yay long. It's too late for qualms with the hammer in the palm. You a slave to the hammer, you do what it wants. Take the good with the bad, fly trees in a Jeep blunt. Niggas put up a good front, but you can see the zipper. Before they took a hit, I watched the nigga shiver. That Bill Withers, nigga had the nerve to say you can't take it with you. Fuck what I want with any of this shit, dummy. SpongeBob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one God, what we said in Tora Bora. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. SpongeBob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one God, what we yelled in Tora Bora. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. I get $5 phone calls from the corner store. It's hot, gang, crowded in the door, slid past. Don't you bump nobody, the body control is godly. It's just a hobby, picked up in the lobby. It's that nigga karate. Summer, dirt bikes and Kawasaki's. Numbers Fibonacci. Overseas connection choppy. She's getting worse. Your sister talked to the nurse. Everybody at church. Everybody wants to know if you coming, but they won't say the words. Your days feel rehearsed. Nights come back in short bursts. In the bodega, bass head lurks. Hopping foot to foot, young and slow with that work. Got my African car, but Aki did lotto first. I don't wanna see him put her in the dirt. I can't go there with nothing but my shirt. Explosions, outside bombs bursting in the sky. Street sidewalks, it's the 3rd of July. SpongeBob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one God, what we said in Tora Bora. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. SpongeBob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one God, what we yelled in Tora Bora. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised.
You have $10.22 remaining in your account. Please enter the telephone number you wish to dial now, or press *0 to recharge, and hear the main menu option.
You don't want to be in 4th place, man. Yeah. Roaring fire with the bear skin rug. She said, don't pretend we back in love, I'm just trying to get dug. Your job trying not to look smug. 4 names, 2 aliases, and all of them is mud. Album dropped with a thud. Awkward silence, like when the grenade a dud. A bum, what you call an old thug. Coming by my mama house asking after me for what? Sleeping dogs, you either burying or digging them up. Either way, it's reckless. My record clean, your past check it. I shoot you in the street, be home for breakfast. Yes, it's sick, but banalities might as well be death threats. Let it sit, there's the threat of sepsis. Kept smiling like a clown, facial expression looking silly. Kept asking me how you got away with all them dealings. I replied, I've been going through the same things that he had, but that was a lie, I could see he doing bad. Second place is steak knives. He said, what you sir? What? I said, nah, it's just a line. It's just a line. It's just a line. Anyway, man, turn off off over here, man. Yeah, a little bit up here, assume you're dead, or guest to the fads, or cultivated a better class of friends. Now I'm mad, tip the hat, fingers don't touch the brim. Lid don't touch my naps, handicap, go ahead, pencil him in. Last one standing, what he's screaming to win. At the end, at the end. Verses like something Fred Sanford said. Skits like, is he dead? While Shamik really laying in the street. Dark comedy dog, I beat him in the head. Win what? I'm just trying to beat the spread. Quit my job to kick raps instead. So family meeting, everybody gotta start bringing in bread. Shot the movie, no script. Scoured the heights, no pip. Came home like it's no recipes left. Kids like no shit. Came home like Ocampo at the end. At the end, nigga just quit. Whitey finally in that spaceship like so long it thanks for all the fish. I calmly rolled another nigga stick. Woman stop me like it's still other shit to fix. True this sis. Go ahead, I'll be up in a bit. I'm chillin' like Africans who never felt the whip. This serve room temp Escovitch fish. Always better when you pry it out they cold dead grip. Grip. Pace the palace wing, dethrone king, jump when the phone ring. Egyptian cotton, but you can't sleep, not a wink, not a wink. You can't blink, not a wink, you can't blink, not a blink. Dethrone king, can't sleep, not a blink, not a blink. My goals was limited, just wanna be the best. Just something to get from one day to the next. Best tour advice I ever got, you better off beating your dick. Reading your Bible, sweat beating on your lip. FBI agents listening, Dr. King, motel beds bring this some freaky shit. Freaky shit. Andrew Dworkin back in my mind, can't get it in without internet connection. Connecting against God, we form weapons. 79, they storm Mecca, the devil ambidextrous. Pony had one trick, no sweat. Watch plain clothes search for that elusive marijuana cigarette roulette wheel spin. No more bets, no surprise. The rich suggest you do more with less. Your revolution left the niggerati unimpressed. Don't wait, dig the pits. Purge the leadership, don't hesitate. Ain't no half stepping, step to them like you know what it is. My breath in the crawl space, weight taped to my body. Barbarians at the gate, Benghazi. Wait, tape ain't even out yet. How the hell they get a copy? Survived by the grace Mugabe. Averted eyes, advised, passing through the building lobby. You don't want smoke? National Geographic, Negroes cooking coke. Anthropologists watch the Negroes sell dope. Or huddle corners, corner stores, jotting notes. Hand to hand, much as their forefathers before. It's a good trope. Fascinating stuff. Thumb and forefinger where the cobra clutched. 4 million USD hovering over some mud huts. It's nuts. It's not the heat, it's the dust. Sour when the wind gusts crush. wouldn't be caught dead with most of y'all. Don't call me again, what I should have said when he called. Rod smile, copping legal weed from fake hole in the wall. I don't wanna go see Nas with an orchestra at Carnegie Hall. No man of the people, I wouldn't be caught dead with none of y'all. Don't call me again, what I'll say when you call. It's just me in the spider hole, that's the best part. From here the war seemed really far, the mirror was a shark. No beef, I cooked the chicken in lard, crept in your house like a thief, trapped the window ajar. First time I saw them put a trap in the car, eyes wide, felt like the internet. Snipers in the minaret, little tiny spoon for the mignonette. The job was to sit there all day and press refresh. Declined politely, proceeded to spread the blame widely. Rubber gloves, crisp lapels, bloodshot in high society. You know his turds don't smell. To the desperate soul spells, confident I never see him again. And if so, what? You get what you pay for in the end.
She's got her own game going on. What does that mean? You know what it means. You've got your game going on. I've got my game. What's your game? Everybody's got a game.
Light, cut my shadow off with the dull knife. Whispered in its ear, then sent it off into the night. Set the trap for the mice, the rats, whatever's in the pipes. Corner your eye, the edge of the white. That's where I live, I'm set for life. Braised the tripe, never stirred the rice twice. Belly roasted pancetta on a fine dice. Your wife said haram, but we already fell from quite a height. This what happened, left to his own device. You be embarrassed to know the price. Wasn't much. The bag was light. The rags were still tied tight, it was no particular gripe. I seen the dog crescendo, stepped over sun when it was my turn at the window. Backwoods single, change on plexiglass, yeah that's my jingle. Careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Mom showed us where she kept our passports hidden. Careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Better yet, he keep a couple passports with him. Told my ex-wife where I stashed it, just in case. She paused, then she said, okay. Couldn't think of much else to say, a labyrinth is not a maze. That's okay, but that's not the haze. JD Salinger, just stay away. Miss Havisham at the drapes, naked to the waist, aged like grapes. Guttering candles, throw shade while we ate. All you heard was knife and fork on the plate. Grainy home movies of him home rolling doobies. Pagliacci, how they piled in them fucking hoopty loopy smile. I ran through the town like Houthi, wave cap under the kufi. The tea was loose leaf. Listen, it's all news to me. I'm new in these parts. Pardon the God, I'm just visiting my niece. Somewhere in the building, someone making beats. Muffle, cover the mouths of children where you hear the beats shuffle. To another door, something scuttled along the floor. Belt buckle, whip you raw. Stood up all night, every plan had a flaw. Pride every board from the floor. Pride before a fall, but he felt sure. Both hands wrapped in gauze. Stole fire from God, your Lord. And I'm just wondering what she was thinking when she paused. What she was thinking when she paused. Careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Mom showed us where she kept our passports hidden. Careful what you ask for. A day in a week, In a year where everything exactly as you feared. Lightning could strike me right here, right here. Holding the phone in my ear. The rest of my life I'ma be like, yo, I was standing right there. Boxes under the stairs. Found some old Nike Airs, still tight. Dust them off like I remember working nights for this pair. Nightmares of what it would be like. Lights from your flights, landing gear, drawing near. If I knew you was coming, would've picked something more debonair. Best laid plans of mice and tin men. I was dead, didn't need to pretend when the bayonet went in. An army of fiends, she put chrysanthemums and daffodils in the burnt end of they cracked stems. Tears stream down they cheeks, just really, really weak, but in the end, they hit the pipe again. If I lose, it was rigged, I'm the man. If I win, before settling on a narrative, I took them all for a spin. On black ice, steering locked, drifting, calm from the shock, oncoming brights hot. On the windshield, it's one particular raindrop, caught struggling in the incandescence. Took my hands off the wheel and cut the engine. Grenades attached to rockets and eager to tell you the names of they prophets. Rappers running out of gas halfway through their second project. My building smell like burnt chocolate, knocking that new young Lil Willie basket. Paradise in the gold watch, I was right, the price was a lot. Mildly disappointed that all those guns was props. You tinker with the flow, but yo, the whole style rocks. Somebody gotta say it. Who knows though? Nowadays, maybe you gotta shoot your shot. I dipped in the fog, rolling right off the lock. Put drums under Bach. It's a game of inches, like when police beat you to the fucking spot. Kept walking, head down, waiting to hear stop. Brooklyn, 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 underneath the 3 clocks. Unsurprised when the choppers chop. I read the play, had your job, but you work with what you got. Life is just 2 quarters in the machine, but either you got it or you don't, that's the thing. I was still hitting the buttons, game over on the screen. Dollar movie theater, dingy foyer, little kid, not a penny to my name. Fucking with the joystick, pretending I was really playing. Pretending I was really playing. Pretending I was really playing.
So
she was put murdered, some cleverly hidden place. Niggas was hiding behind drapes, trying to load the 38. Went to shoot, I'm like, what that gonna do? That bullet's for you, trust, you don't wanna see her face. The monster's A, I'm a hyena, so it's nothing to wait. Played the backlog in the fire crack, shadows dance about the cave. They gave the shadows names, give men freedom, they'll beg for chains. Beg for change, ain't no bedtime, mama on cocaine. One morning all grown-ups was missing. Once it dawned on them, kids ate all the snacks in the kitchen, unless they was poor. Then they went in the store, took all that and more, riding shopping carts like bumper cars. Go-karts, how they did the Saab. Wasn't no cops, Air Force or Al-Shabaab. Unless you talking toy guns in the backyard, in which case they was going hard. Obviously school's out, no inside voices scream and shout. The world's a playground, first kiss on the mouth, forgot to be embarrassed, but the sun crept. Thinking of that empty house as the shadows stretched. The dog ran off, didn't come back yet.
Yeah. This beat sound like 257 black kids hopping off the P14 bus like a Universal Circus clown car. Fresh braids, cuts and kicks, truant past burning woods, exposed wrists, great smoke drift, stones and sticks. Shorty talk shit like he's paid to do it. Major, raised within a range of ruins, wakes and viewings. Screaming when I Willie come try kill me out the moon roof. A real goony goo goo, don't overcook the noodle. Self-described revolutionaries rolling bugles still confuse me. I don't judge, still like my gold ropes dookie. New steez 4 seasons, fresh out of reasons to not bug with you. Tough titty, I never been really that comfortable. Sun still shine, run tell mine, darkening your threshold. Wages of sin held in escrow. Salt, pepper, ketchup, barbecue sauce, the egg rolls. Send a young red bone, lips smack deep fried in the dead zone. Get back. We sing philosophy and have bone precise findings. I reside inside a nigga rigged time machine, powered by bones of those who choose to survive by violent means. In plain sight or hiding behind the scene.
Whose ways is strange when it's time to survive? Pray on the plane, get off, laugh at God. Goddamn shame, but gave him the nod. Game is the game, still slept like a log. There's 2 versions to the story in mine. A bone poke through, chip bars to which side. You not growing very large, bitch, you gon' die in his heart. Bitch, you gon' die in his heart. It's 2 versions of the story in mine. A bone poke through, chip bars to which side. You not growing very large, bitch, you gon' die in his heart. Bitch, you gon' die in his heart. Abandoned mansion, squatting basement apartment. Still put on airs, flat nose turned like your weed garbage. High ceilings, lead paint, peeling a nigga gray gardens. Dirty little stones in Antwerp, who heart darkest. Red light district by Riverboat, I went the farthest. My methods unsound, tasted all the porridge. K-bitch slept in the bed, you know she not going back to the forest. His character boorish, bravado without the courage. Mar-a-Lago hollow the minute he nutted. Disgusted, the nerve to be disgusted. This is America, it's not for the weakest stomach. Waiting on Donald Glover outside the Dakota. I'm at the telly waiting for Reagan to show up. Beard had him nervous at the straw purchase. I said it's not like she in a burqa, rest assured. These is for regular murder. The news is all mergers, state murders. The indictment of public servants. Couple lines on former offensive line, sorted demise. I bookmarked it for later. Doorman direct me to the service elevator. Nah, grin like you did me a favor, neighbor. Smiles is all razors though. Eyes is laser. Scan the name tag for the day we check your Tootsie papers. State news station said statements outrageous, but can't deny the charm rakish though. Whatever it take to make the playlist. Desperate to get the matrix. My agent and automated recording, and yes, he'll take it. Proceed with caution, no. In this climate, you should know my client's overtly racist. Oh, oh. senior bars building, there should be an inflatable rap. Use a scab. Verses came bubble wrapped in styrofoam. It's pretty bland. Homegirl said everybody just doing what they can. I nodded, but nah, these dudes are trash. Honest, man, be honest. Turn up at the scene of the crash. I'm a bad penny. I'm the feeling after you kill him and seen the safe empty. The weight lift like payday lending. Face twisted to memory. One machine for vending, the other take empties. This your land of plenty. This your land of plenty. It was all I could do to speak gently. Gently. I'm only rhyming where the horns at. But any port in the storm black. Landed balls deep in the landed gentry. Port of entry. Centuries melt away at Sephora counters. My hits hit 'em on Broadway at Debbie Downer. Sonny Corleone on the causeway. Easy pass past the cowards. Speak gently.
Speak gently. No one likes a show off. But my show off, you just can't blow off. I grabbed the microphone with one shoe off. My other flew across the room with some shit kicked off. Bodies are falling, furniture's moving. Burners are being slapped out of niggas' hands. I'm from the fellowship, talk about your hot potato. It was something to trip off. Operator, give me the ambulance. A tambourine crash from somebody's head. Pieces of wig, weaves, and dreads. Fools catching Z's left and right. Bitches swinging purses. Security nursing themselves like it was the fallout in Chernobyl. Jawjackers in the corner trying to dial out, but there's no signal, especially if you're using T-Mobile. Hollywood Cole yelling, who want that fade? Nigga, what's happening? Got slid on his back pockets. Two of the homegirls giving this big bitch the business. All villains, all grown-ups, only one few soldiers, generals, mostly civilians. But when caps started peeling, it was actually sad, almost like watching a fat guy do half a push-up. Scaps was pushed back when the little homies pulled up. Just speaking gently. Hey, come on, hey, homie. Yeah, this nigga's wanted. On real though. Oh, on the nigga, what? Oh shit, nigga, give me that shit, give me that motherfucker. I'm finna let these motherfuckers.
So we're there, just like talking or whatever. It's like, what's going on? Keep moving. And I'm explaining, whatever. How's a new place? And so anyway, I missed the whole thing as I didn't get the piece of mail, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. You gotta get your mail forwarded. I'm like, yo, I know. They're organized. Ain't no cop and plea, whatever. But then later I'm like thinking like, well, I don't get my mail, like, you don't get your mail forwarded when you're poor. Let me explain to you, right? I lived in this building for like almost 20 years. Just say 20 years. And almost the whole time I lived there, I got mail for Rolodon. I got mail for Mr. Sahadi. I got a lot of mail for everybody's mail. People you don't know, you know. So I'm getting all these people's mail for like 15 years. I'm getting these people's mail. 20 years I'm getting these people's mail. And now I come to another spot and the mailbox full of other people's mail. People who don't want their mail forwarded, you know what I mean? And you can tell because you look at the mail and it's creditors, car insurance, it's the hospital bill, police, man, ambulance, insurance. That's why you don't get your mail. Protective services. Somebody getting my mail right now. After I'm dead, they still gonna be getting my mail. I'm getting your mail. I'm reading it. It says you're broke.
Dessert? Are you having dinner, Mr. Wolf? Not yet, my dear.
Halloween on Christmas, make sure the mask fit. Eyes glittering through the eye holes, exchange gifts. Station chief of Cairo, add a name to the list. That's 86. The band's armor plate, look how it sit. Mugabe never hesitated, Samora did. That's why Samora dead, Lee Perry alive. Cancer 8, Marty leg, old Bob won't die. All told, he told no lies. Count to 10 when he closed both eyes. Orphan said, more please. Persephone came home to Orpheus with sore knees, flushed cheeks. I get why you don't wanna believe that water get deep. Obama Kush when he speaks, so articulate. Lee stuck in his buck teeth, stuck in the bucket seats, tow truck. Pull me through Manhattan, wave like a king. Woe to whoever not clapping, rats scattered in a predictable pattern. The pimp nails like talents, gratuity including the final balance. Gallons and gallons out that Niger Delta, but when his name came up, everybody fell silent.
Watch the couch.
Oh, Granny, what big ears those is?
Better to hear the pain.
Oh, Granny, those is some sharp teeth.
Better when it's time to eat.
Still in my seat when the movie ends. When the credits roll, big toothy grin. Big old bag of candy I snuck in. Might as well run it again. Weak and strong, your limbic system not a friend. It's not a friend. Every knee bends when the engineer cueing stems. Wax nostalgia about future events. Unlawful possession of financial instruments. Frowny face. Made haste to vacate the place. The ride smelled like wedding cake. Steeplechase. She pressed gas, I pumped the brakes. Sheepish face. How bad you wanna know? Like a box of unmarked VHS tapes. How bad? In your dad's storage space. Nobody knew about. Till he passed, they called the payment was late. The rust flaked off when you raised the gate.
Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Toodaloo.
When you raised the grate.
Wolf stood looking after Red Riding Hood, and when she was out of sight, he grinned, a wide grin, showing all of his long, glistening teeth.
You mean today? No N-words, no Irish. Shopkeeper pointed to the signage. Work sets you free on the gate. To the gate. Everything in there stretch, measured, weighed. Paid for a plate. Window round the side. Nodded when the brother ladled extra into mine. Squatted and ate lard biscuits, fried hog rind. It was divine. Right there in the Bible. All caps, stick with your own kind. Cafe lime on Nards, French 75, ordered in a dive. Smile taped under murder in the eyes. She said you try working a 9 to 5. I got half of mine. And that was the end of our time. I find it has a tendency to fly. Time to ask Tyrone, do we drive? You can't eat pride. You can try. Social worker said close your eyes. Tell me where you see yourself in 5, then write it down. Come on, guys, it's just a thought exercise. She walked down the road, she had thick thighs. Big hips, ass kinda flat, but that's fine. Cover my answer, cause fuck these other motherfuckers. Before the jig's up, need every red cent, more than a few dimes. More than a few dimes. Before they dig them up, need a lawyer and an alibi. Before we pull the jokes, let them know on camera shot. Rooms full of books, used to wonder what's inside. Run my hands down the spine, now I sit saturnine. I got a letter from my insurer the other day, opened and read it. Said the treatment wasn't covered, turned to the family like I guess just forget it. Big fake laugh. This ain't a Denzel movie, don't try to think fast. Don't start changing lanes, get yourself whiplash. Oh look, got yourself a shit bag. Oh, what do you know? Before they dig them up, need a lawyer and an alibi. Before we pull the drugs, let them know on camera shot. Rooms full of books, used to wonder what's inside. That was before, now out of sight, out of mind. And I don't mind. You really wanna keep it a secret? Hide it from yourself, out of mind. Hit it as a child, now it's on too big to reach it. Took the baby out of arms, waiting at the deep end. Waited for dad to come home. Turned the evening. Tree limbs skimmed the water, the dark deepened. The car swerved, rainy season. The regime purge, leaking. Cold, teeth chattering, that's life leaving. The demi-urge, well beyond reason. The urn Grecian, this is just bookkeeping. It's no bottom like crooked policemen. Water unseasonably warm for the long weekend. My father prepared a place and waited in a storm of spirits. We was delivered. My father's house has many rooms. Mr. Bizwas at the bend in the river. Swimming now. You was born knowing, born with the call, all eyes open. My mother made me promise to bring her body to the ocean. Not here, but warm Caribbean waters. In Africa, you lead twins in the forest. My sister had the courage to pay for us. Before they set us up, need a lawyer and an alibi. Before we do the gig, let them know I'm camera shy. Shelves full of books, it's a secret passageway on the other side. Surprise, surprise. Before they set us up, need a lawyer and a surprise, surprise. Let them know, surprise, surprise. I'm camera shy. Surprise, surprise. It's not the heat, it's the dust. It's not the money, it's the rush. It's not the weed that's a crutch. It's not greed, that's not enough. It's not the heat, it's the dust. It's not the drugs, it's the cut. It's not the act, it's a touch. It's how she arched her back when she knocked the plane out the sky, sparked the genocide. Let's see who gives who a place to hide. You might be surprised, might not. Either way, be wise to retrieve that black box. If you live, sometimes it's best just to circle the block. I was in the ceiling when they swept the building. I kept my head down when cops came for the children. I rode the train every day past that fucking prison. I broke bread with killers and rapists. I got money with niggas. You should not leave with the child for 2 fucking seconds. They don't tell you that in they raps. Don't tell me that's the past. I live in the past, Jack. It ain't even that different. Niggas rhyme fast about bitches. Niggas supposedly abstract. White boys take what they want and just flip it. Flip it. Shrug before he licked the revolver. Should've listened. Now these are shenanigans you involved with. This the system. The crocodile slid it in. Almost graceful how he swim. I'm a savage. Volcano rim. Just toss him in. It's not the heat, it's the dust. It's not the money, it's the rush. It's not the weed that's a crutch. It's not greed, that's not enough. It's not the heat, it's the dust. Not enough, man. That's the problem. You on the list. Planet ain't big enough, we can't coexist. Say my prayers every night, you be in the mix. I can't wait, dream about it like sex. At you off the rip, help you remember what you're trying to forget. I want us to be alone in your home. I want to suck the marrow out your bones. I want to show you what I learned from the worst people I ever known. I want to follow you like the Jakes. I want to swallow you, show you the hate inside. It's a lake, so cold, so deep. I see you, you never saw me. Transferred to the sea, so close I can see a nick from shaving. Your neck so exposed, your throat would open like a hose. Eyes wide open, I would watch